Recently, Fantasia performed an interview on the popular Breakfast Club show out of New York City. Very, very popular. And there was a discussion about why women are not getting the mates that they deserve in this particular context. And Fantasia said women are not submitting enough. They're not open and available to be loved by the right man. And it has caused a lot of controversy, right? Especially amongst black women. But I want to really talk about what this is about. This is about why black women can't find a man. Let's just be honest. You know, there are other people that have weighed in on it who are not black. But listen, Fantasia is one of us. She's from the hood. She, you know, is lower class black America upbringing, poor. We're talking about nigga stuff right now. All right? And that's why a lot of people are stirred up. Fantasia is really talking about why black women won't submit. This is what we're talking about. And that's who's upset. Very few white women understand this. Asian women get this. Latino women get this. But Fantasia got black women upset. That's who's making the videos. That's who's responding and commenting. No, I'm not going to submit to him. I'm not going to do this. So let's talk about this. Before I add my commentary, let me tell you about somebody I know. There's a beautiful woman that I knew about. Lived in Inglewood. And if anybody knows about Inglewood, they have a Bank of America Inglewood. Been there for years. If you go in there, it literally looks like a prison. You go to Bank of America, hella windows, hella security windows, stuff. You Negroes have really messed Inglewood up, okay? That's what it looks like. But Inglewood has some of the most affluent blacks in South Central LA. Everybody comes to that Bank of America. Big time dudes, dudes who got businesses. And this woman was beautiful. And she came across all these different types of successful black men that wanted to date her. But she didn't want to date him and submit to him. Who did she want to date? Little baby Loke off over there from Rolling 60s Crips. That's who she's submitting herself to as a man. She at work as a bank manager or whatever she doing. He driving her car around. Got drugs all in the car, doing drive-bys all in the car. Just, she bailing the dude out, just going through it. The Negro get 5 or 10 years in California State Prison, right? Here she come talking about, that's why I can't submit to no man. I got to have my own stuff. Can't depend on these niggas. But see, the question I was going to ask her was, you got the Laker players coming through the Bank of America that want to date you. You have people in Hollywood that want to date you. Why would you mess with this dude when you have so many options from brothers who are actually doing the stuff, doing the work? See, the answer is simple. She didn't want to submit to a man that she felt didn't need her. And see, this is why I'm open about this Fantasia situation. See, they can submit, and I'm talking about the majority of them. Black women that's mad at Fantasia, they do submit to somebody. Let's not get it twisted. See, they're acting like they don't submit to men. Yes, they do. They submit their wounds, their apartments, their credit cards, a lot of times to dudes who ain't worth nothing. Because they feel he got potential. Or that they can change him. See, we're gonna break it all the way down right now. And you sisters out here listening up to it. Because see, y'all gonna be mad at this, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. You can submit to the wrong guy. Sometimes he ain't always a dope dealer. Sometimes he's a guy with a decent job and all that stuff, right? But you submitting to the wrong guy because he make you feel some type of way. He not boring. He know how to make you laugh. And because he makes you feel a certain way, you can submit to him. But the thing that you don't understand is that nigga don't have no plan for you, baby. He don't have no plan for himself. If you ask him what his 5-year plan is, he don't know. In fact, if you got to ask him what his 5-year plan is, that's a problem right there because you should be seeing it. So the guys that you decide that you want to do can't take care of themselves. Now you want to go ahead and have a baby with this nigga. I'm going to tell the truth. Then you have a baby with him and he get you locked up, put you out the house, get your credit all messed up. You find he's sleeping with your best friend, your auntie, sometimes, in some cases, your uncle. Now, all of a sudden, you can't submit to no man. Then, like Fantasia say, here comes the right man in your life. Because you've been going to church, been praying to the Lord Jesus, God, send me a man. Ain't that right? Lord Jesus, I sure hope you will send me a man. I've been praying, Lord. That's what y'all be sound like in them churches. I know. You ain't praying to help God change your mind to get in the man. God just send a man to me. I'm going to get on that too. So then you get the nigga. He's there, but you're not ready to love him. You can't receive it. So the nigga start messing with you. He go on about his business. This just like Fantasia. See, Fantasia's talking from experience. She's trying to save some of you sisters out there. Do you not think that Fantasia, having dealt with her share of ain't worthless brothers? You think she haven't? Fantasia come from Chicago. Fantasia come from the city of where a lot of brothers out there got problems. And she probably thought just like a lot of these sisters until she said, you know what, I had enough of this. And we ain't going to use colorism because Fantasia is dark. But Fantasia said, you know what? If I really want a man, let the man do what he's supposed to do. Let me do what I'm supposed to be doing. As a woman. Just because I'm submitting to the man don't mean that the man owns me. I'm letting the man lead me because the man is leading himself, so I trust him. I'm tired of letting the wrong dude lead me. If I see his work in progress and what the brother is doing for his life, I can be led by that kind of man. But do you know what? Sisters have a hard time dealing with brothers who got their stuff together because you know what? He don't need you. See, you have a need, a lot of you successful sisters out there, you have a need to be with somebody who needs you more than to be with somebody who can make life easier for you. Because you want some sense of power and control in the relationship. So when brothers come around with their stuff together, you're intimidated. And you would rather deal with somebody that you can change and help rebuild a Negro.com. And then you get burnt and talking about you can't submit. Let me talk about that also. And we'll be talking about black men and submitting. See, another thing dealing with black folks, we don't have a trust for each other. And let me break this stuff down. As black people, we don't like respecting people. And I will tell you one thing. A lot of sisters don't have a lot of respect for brothers. Not because of the man individually, but because he's black. And that can work both ways in the black community. See, because you would not see yourself submitting to a brother. Me submitting to a black man. Me? No. I didn't went to college. I didn't got my degree. I didn't have my stuff together. Me submitted to a Negro? I'm going to break it down. See, they can't see themselves submitting to you because you black. A lot of sisters feel that they are just that much better than black men. No. I can't submit to no Negro. Maybe a white man. Maybe an Arab man, but to a Negro named Leo, no. I don't care what you got going on. You black, I'm not going to submit to you because you're a Negro. I want to say the other word, but I don't want to, YouTube be tripping. And see, that's the truth. Sisters have a hard time no matter what you got. If you a Negro, she going to have a hard time submitting to you because it's how her mind's changed. And you don't think that Fantasia felt like that? Because why? We have a lot of our best and worst experiences with black people. So we have a problem trusting one another. But let me also say this. When we say submit to a black man, sisters get all bent out of shape. Baby, what does submit really mean to the man? That means you letting the man lead certain situations. The man is not trying to dominate you, make you feel less than a woman. There is no other group of men who believe in equality for women like black men. We got to have this conversation. We don't want, even when we was in Africa, we never have been a group of men that wanted to hold our women back. That's not in our DNA. It's not in our DNA when we was in Africa, and it's not that way now. We are in a lot of times in equality with our women. We are the only group of brothers that take orders from women. Go to church with women pastors sometimes. Women matriarchs. What are you talking about? When we mean submit, that means have some respect for our manhood. We don't want to be fighting you, arguing with you about nothing all the time. You thinking that you just as big as we are and as masculine as we are. Let us do our job and you do yours. And in most cases, the brother gonna let you do what you gotta do. That brother don't want to hold you back. He don't want to have you out there in the house barefooted and pregnant. That's not what the black man want. The black man want, if you want to be doing something, he gonna support you. Just cook the brother something to eat and give him a beer every now and then. Take him in the bedroom for 5 minutes. You know he ain't gonna last that long. And the brother will give you everything. But you don't even think the black man is worth doing that for. And when you come to submit, these women, my last point, they want a house, they want a car, they want a husband, but they don't want to do the wifey work. And see, that's the thing. Sisters, and that's the one problem with dealing with black folks. With our own people, we want a discount. We want the hookup. And we want the hookup for the wrong stuff. We don't want to work with each other to get it. Oh, you a black man? Oh, I shouldn't have to change my ways or my attitude to get you. You supposed to get me a house. You supposed to get me a car. And I'm not supposed to do nothing to get it. That's what these women want. But no. That's not the case. If you want a good man or a good woman, you're going to have to work for it. You have to earn that. And that's my commentary. I can go on all day, but I know the video can only be so long. Thank you for supporting us here. Shout out to the people on Patreon, patreon.com/Negro Manosphere. I really appreciate all of you brothers. $5 a month. Support us here. What do you guys think about the situation, man? Was Fantasia right or wrong? Because we know that they mad. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Subscribe, share, like the video, hit the notification bell. Whenever my ass come on, you know what's up. Peace out.